together with me, feel free to. And come to a great sit if you like to join in. And we're going to start right here, right now. Welcome to Yoga with Marcel. I'm Sean. I'm Marcel. I'm your instructor here today. Welcome. If you have any questions or requests, please let me know. And we can explore there. I just need some time as well. Tune into your body. So tune into your body as you're coming to sit up on some books or a zinc pillow, sitting down on the floor or up in a chair if you like. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And out again. Good job. And I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation, and together we're teaching yoga every day. So centering yourself, preparing yourself for the upcoming yoga lesson. Breathing in deep in your belly, your chest, your chin a little bit to the back, tucking your chin in. And move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. Feeling how your thighs are feeling today, feeling how your palms are feeling. So not just connecting to your palms, but listening a lot to your thighs and how they're doing. And also checking your sit. Maybe you're sitting in a certain way all the time, and maybe you would like to change it up, because you know what? I like to do that. So normally I have my left foot in. Right now I like to put my left foot out. So figuring these kind of things out and observing them and changing them for you, you know? Observing and checking in. Good. And from there, release your arms. Bring your arms up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. And reach up. Get long from your hips to the fingers, to the fingertips. Long. Reach up. And release your arms by your sides down. And again up. Breathing in deep as you're lifting up. Spread your fingers wide as we're reaching up. And releasing down. And up again. Last time. Grab for the stars. Reach for the stars. Not grabbing, but reach for the stars. And see maybe how they are getting closer and closer towards you as you reach for them. Good. And release. Bring your right hand to your right. And we're leaning to your right. Bring your left hand next to your ear. Leaning to the right. Keep your left hip rooted to the floor. And then the other side. Have your left hand connected with your mat and reach with your right hand. Engage your belly and reach for the left side. Great. You're doing amazing. And release again. Other side. Breathing in. Wishing you a wonderful dinner right now. Or for burger if you're at your dinner. And change around the other side. Have your shoulder blades on your back together as good as you can. Tuck your chin in, engage your belly. Good. And again, have your right hip connected with your mat or with the books, with the pillow, wherever you sit. Right. Good. And from there, we're coming back to the shoulders. You can again move your hands forward and backward and bring your shoulders forward, upward, backward, and down. And yeah, it's Tuesdays. We also want to do some inversions next to pulling in, but you know, We're going easy today with like the inversions, so let's see how far we can go with all the wonderful things that we have planned. Good. And from here, we're just reaching up with your left hand. Bring the right claws, claw your fingers and bring them to the floor, or just bring your fingers to the floor. Reach up with your left hand. And from your left sitting bone, reach up to the top of your left fingers, keeping your right side long and left side long. Yeah, inversions. Inversions like handstand. So just a little bit, but if you just ate, probably that's not the best to do. It's more like easy going for you. Or like shoulder stand. I love shoulder stand a lot. So we're teaching it on the wall quite a lot here. And from here, really get long from your left sitting bone to the top of the left hand. Meanwhile, we keep the right side long as well, but it's more the length in the left side. Good. And maybe, just maybe, you can lean a little tiny bit to the right without rounding your right side. Good. Well, I'm eating right now. Okay, enjoy your meal then. Enjoy your meal. It's amazing. Get long from your right side. So from your right sitting bone to the top of the right hand. Have your shoulder blades on the back together and push your left fingers into the floor. About halfway through my plates. Okay. Good. Take your time. You know, one thing that I need to work on, I'm kind of like eating too fast. I realized this again and again, that sometimes I'm eating too fast. And I really need to be aware there, to eat slower and to enjoy more. And release your right arm down again. And from here, we're coming into cat-cow, warming up your wrists a lot. So let's come into cat-cow. And again, we're really observing as we're moving along through the poses, transitioning right now. See how you're moving. See how you're moving your knees, see how you're moving your hands. Every move, observe it closely as we're transitioning, because this is half of the yoga. This is half of the yoga. Transitioning is half of the yoga, that's what I wanted to say. Bring your shoulders over your wrists and hips over the knees. Shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. And from there, come into neutral position with your shoulders. So neutral position is, first of all, let me explain that. Pushing out of your shoulders, this is like, wow, we are far up, right? Your chest goes up far, your shoulders leaving the shoulder socket. And then we can release the shoulders down, or bring the shoulder blades under the back together. Not releasing the shoulders down, but we can bring the chest down and bring the shoulder blades on the back together. Good job. And then we want to find a neutral position. Neutral position is in between. In between. Are you vegan? I wish to be. You know, I'm on my way there, Burger, but I'm not there yet. I'm vegetarian, and yeah, you know, I need to take care and do it like in my time, but I'm on my way there. I'm experimenting more and more like that, and starting to arch from your lower spine up, vertebra by vertebra up, and then chin to chest, rounding down, chin to chest, rounding down, arching up from your lower spine up, and chin to chest. Up, vertebra by vertebra up. Having the mounts of the fingers rooted to the floor, and then chin to chest, just warming up your whole spine here. Breathing out, breathing in, up, vertebra by vertebra up. And down. Come back into the neutral position, so shoulders completely neutral, your spine neutral. And from here, let's sit back over your heels. Quickly, you can tuck or untuck your toes and bring your hands together. Push in through the mounts of the fingers. Release your fingers and push in through the mounts of the fingers. Feel how the wrist is connected and the mounts of the fingers are connected. You can also claw your fingers a little here. Good job. Push in and then release. And again, pushing in. And release. And we're doing this to protect the wrist, especially in like handstand training. It's very important that we warm up the wrist probably. But again, we are also going to do something else today. Not just inversion practice, but also something else. Pulling it together. And release. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows out, shake your shoulders. Come forward again. And we're turning the right hand to your right. So the index finger is pointing to the right end of the mat. And we are moving right and left here. Right and left with your body. Good job. You're doing great. By the way, this is 427 today. So welcome to day 427 of 10 years of yoga. Yeah. And you know, the time is passing quite quick. And from here, turn the index finger back towards your knees and move front and back. Index finger is pointing to your knees, and front and back. Good job. From here, index finger points to your other hand, move left and right. Good. Turn your hand around, index finger points to your knees and move front and back. Give there some weight to your wrist. Not all the weight, but a little bit of weight. Move front and back here. Good job. Then index finger turns to your hand, move left and right. Good. Index finger turns forward and front and back. Again, give some weight there, not all the weight, but a little. And index finger points to the outside of the mat. Left and right. Good job. We change around, other side. Index finger turns to the outside of the mat. Left and right. See how your wrists are feeling at the moment, how your right wrist is feeling. Index finger points to your leg, front and back. Listening a lot to how your body is feeling today. Good. And index finger points to your other hand. So Waffleburger, have you seen the elephant story that I told yesterday? I posted it in the Discord. Or did you know the elephant story already? And we're moving left and right. There's so much I want to do here in this yoga lesson today, so we really need to get going a little bit. Index finger point, turn your hand around, index finger points to your knees and move front and back. Good job. From here, index finger points to the outside of the mat, move left and right. Index finger points to your other hand. Left and right again. Give there some weight, not all the weight. Good. Index finger points forward and move front and back. Great job. And sit back over your heels. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows. How are you feeling? How is your body feeling? How are you feeling? You can tuck your toes or untuck the toes for a moment. And from here, bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers, tuck your toes in and shift your hips up into the sky. Good job. Now feeling what you're doing with your body. Feeling what you're doing with your body. Are you pressing into the mat? Good. Maybe. And if you can't feel, I will teach you how you feel that, right? And in just a little bit of a moment. Bend your knees more. Turn your thighs inward and back. Push your butt up into the sky. Get long from your hips to the fingers. Great job. Don't fall down, don't hyperextend in your shoulders, but push into the mounts of the fingers. Good. And keep your upper back up. Keep your upper back up, finding more space in your lower spine. Good. From here, let's bring the knees down again. Let's bring the knees down again. And today, as I promised you, will be special. We're going to put the mat away. So you might think like, okay, why would we do that? Yeah, well, because the mat is a tool that makes yoga easier. And it's there, like, of course, there are uses for it. For example, like, yeah, protecting the knees and these kind of things. And that's amazing. But it's also there to like hold us in place. So not everything that the mat is providing for us is awesome. But there are also things that hold us a little bit back. And by removing them, we activate other muscles. By removing the help we get from the mat, we activate other muscles. And that is what we want to do right now. So stand up in your way. No need to hurry. Again, listening to the way that you're standing up. And pick your mat up and maybe just put it to the side. This is the first in this yoga lesson, by the way. This is okay. You know what? We're going to just put it forward. Put it forward a little bit. Good. So it's out of the way. Hope it's not disturbing you. Whoop. So, we're matless. We're matless. And, you know, this is exhausting. Come to the front of your space and bend your knees, hinge at your hips, release down. Bring your hands down to the floor, pushing ounce of the fingers. A lot of amazing. Honoring your body, stepping back with your left leg and with your right leg. And right now, what we don't have anymore is like the grip. We don't have the grip. Okay, for me, that it's still a little bit there through the carpet, you know, but it's definitely less. So what you will do is you need to pull together. You need to pull together from your hands and from your legs. It also depends how far you're going. If you're going further, it's going to be shakier, right? But this teaches us something, what the mat is doing for us. For example, I am currently shaking because I need to pull it together. I really need to have my belly engaged, my chest engaged, and my feet are pulling together as well. And then slowly come forward. Good. We're getting real up in here, definitely. How do you like that, Waffelburger? Did you know about that? Did you know what the mat is doing for you? And then shift back one more time. And again, pushing into the mounts of the fingers. Push your butt to the back a lot. And pull together. We're pulling from the hands together. And we're pulling from your legs together. And maybe also feeling now your belly is engaged, your chest is engaged. You're not sinking through. Good, and then come forward again and bring your knee, elbows down, close to your body. Release your hips down, release your body down. You can also do this with socks, which would make it the whole thing even more slippier. And from here, upward facing dog. Press your feet into the ground, knees into the ground, drawing the belly in and up, and come upward. Your shoulder blades onto the back. Your head is in line with the spine. Great job. Engage your belly a little. And then shift yourself back, either over the knees or directly. of super hard downward dog. Have a plastic reed mat. Okay, that's cool. And look between your wrists and start to walk forward. Back. Bring your hands up. Reach up to the sky. A lot. Completely forgot to change the camera here. Reaching up, itching your belly, and release. Good. Let's do some fun. So it's very slippery if I get sweaty or use socks. Oh, okay. So you know the pulling in. That's what we wanted to see today, like the pulling in. We're doing 2 more things, so like just 1 more thing, but it's like both sides. So what we want to do is just a warrior 2-1. Again, on the slippery thing that you have, or maybe with socks, or maybe make the whole thing slippery and pull in. And if you can't change, we're focusing on the pulling in. So shifting all the way to your left leg, and we're stepping back with your right leg, turning it 90 degrees. Your front leg is in line with the middle of the back foot. Good. From here, we're opening the hips. And already we want to pull together. We want to pull the legs together and in. Instead of pushing out, pushing into the floor, we're pulling together. I mean, for me, it's not too slippery here. For me, so if I go deeper, then it will get slippier. And I don't want to overdo it as well, as it's also like the first time that I'm doing this for quite a while. From here, we try to open the hips. Again, the important thing is the front knee or the front heel. If you can't do that when you're opening your hips, you see when you're opening the hips, the front knee kind of like wants to turn in and forward. If that happens, bring your back foot's toes a little bit forward. Good. Try to open your hips again as good as you can. Pulling in instead of pushing into the floor. That's all what we want to do. We're pulling in and seeing what's happening. Seeing where there's change when you pull in. Bring your hands by your sides. Get long from your feet to the top of your head. Pushing out of your hands. Engaging your belly. And we're leaning to the back, coming into peaceful warrior. Again, we're pulling in. We're still pulling in. And we bring the elbow to the front. Yeah, slippery mats, Rafferburger. Slippery mats are assisting you in a different way, right? Than really sticky mats. Pulling your feet in. Get long from your back foot to the top of the finger. Good job. Bring your shoulder blades onto the back together. Smile if you like and come up. Woohoo! And slowly standing forward. Your time. And feeling the difference maybe. Feeling the difference that when you're pulling in instead of pushing out. And for that, to experience that, we put the mat away today. But we will bring it back in a little bit, because we want to do some more things with the mat as well today. So come to your other side. Shift all the way to your right leg and stepping back with your left. Coming again into warrior 2. Having the front knee or the front heel. Pulling in with your feet as good as you can. Having your hips opened. Feeling this side. Does this side feel different? Again, we try to open our hips as far as we can. As good as we can. Don't push yourself too far, of course. And then, as soon as you're there, bring your hands up by your sides. Pulling in, feeling the pull in. And you're doing breathing in deep. Instead of like the pushing out, pull in through your legs. Great. Push out through your hands. Good job. Looking over the front hand. Smiling. Engaging your belly. And from here, peaceful warrior, we're leaning to the back. Engage your belly. Come to the front. elbow to knee. Reaching up from your back foot to the top of your fingers. Bring your shoulder blades onto the back together. Put your chin, tuck your chin in. Good job. Smile. Feeling brightness as you're pulling your shoulder blades onto the back together. And slowly coming up again and stepping in. Slowly, slowly, slowly. If your floor is very, very slippery, so for example my carpet floor here, it's not very slippery, you will struggle way, way more, and you can of course go closer, you know, closer and pull in closer instead of going really, really far. So make sure your practice feels comfortable for you. So comfortable in a way that it's supporting, challenging, but also not overwhelming. Good. So from here we bring the mat already back. This was just a short exclusion, no, not exclusion, short tour into what is there without the mat, practicing without the mat. And we will go there again and again, but right now this was it for today. Good. Let me check with the time quickly. Good. We have good time. So yeah, we're going to have a little bit more fun right now. So we're going to introduce here to the cactus position. Cactus position. So how does a cactus position work? First of all, it's important that at any point something starts to hurt in your knee, please come out of it. Again, this might be like out of alignment position. A position that is not, it's supporting you because it's out of alignment. It's something that you're doing because you never do it, right? And so it's supporting you because you're never doing such poses, such different movements, right? So it's more like about body awareness, and if you're feeling that something hurts, come out of it. Good. So what we're doing, this is a creation by myself. So we're leaning a little bit forward with your body. Try to keep your knee like 90 degrees almost. Try to go to 90 degrees with both knees. And we're kind of like running. So your back leg is also 90 degrees here. Good. Your front knee should be somewhere 90 degrees-ish, and it can come to your toes, you know, but as soon as it starts hurting, as soon as it feels like, oh no, that doesn't feel good for my knee, and it doesn't work out for me, then come out of it. Good. So again, coming into it, 90 degree, 90 degree, we bring our hand forward, 90 degree, bring our back hand pointing down, 90 degree, your shoulder blades are on your back together, and try to create 90 degrees in all the different parts of your body and see how that feels. Smile. Good job. This is cactus position. Oh, and release. Or like a frozen donkey kick. Yeah. Shake your legs out. Shake your legs out. Shake your arms. Yeah, exactly. A donkey kick, like to the back. Exactly. And then we change the side. This is the first time I'm teaching this, I guess. So again, bend your front knee, your back knee is bent. Bring your front hand up, and your back hand down, your shoulder blades onto the back together. And it's more about awareness. Like, can you do these 90-degree angles in your back as well? How does that look? And smile. Good job. And this is from a computer game, by the way. This is from Final Fantasy. So there's a little character that is a cacti, and he's super funny. And we try to imitate him right now by doing this position. So, whoop, and release. Ah, yeah, that doesn't look all too bad, does it? Shake your legs out. And it's all about going out of alignment. Going out of alignment, doing things you have never done with your body. You'd be good at TKD or Taekwondo. Man, long legs and flexible hips. It'll come before whooping ass. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I thought about doing some kind of training again. You know, like martial arts training again. Especially as I got to know Kitten's Kung Fu, you know. Him maybe, he's super amazing. And I think like all these kind of practices support each other, you know? As soon as you learn something new from that area, you can integrate it to yoga, and you can integrate certain parts from yoga to the other practice. Do you feel me? Do you know what I'm saying? Good. And from here, we're going more into handstand practice right now. See, we already warmed up our hands a little bit, but just in case, bring your hands together one more time, circling your wrist here. Right here, right now. Circling your wrist. How are you feeling? How are your shoulders moving? How are your elbows moving? Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and bring your other thumb in front. And circling your wrist again. Release your shoulders, release your elbows. Good. Shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders, and come to the front of the mat. From here, bend your knees, hinge at your hips, and bring your hand. Yes, here. We're stepping back on the mat. So you press in. Really, we make sure that we are pressing into the mat right now with your hands. So that the index finger mount is connected with the mat. See that? Myself. Or I like to say same things in different ways, right? Shift all the way to the wrists and then step a little. Again, shift forward. Think about that. Forward fold your hips over the heels as good as you can. More. As soon as you're straight back, bring your hands up over your head. Great job. How does that feel? And release. Shake your wrists out. Shake your elbows. From here, let's take a little break by just jumping out of the knees. Release your shoulders and your neck a lot. You're doing great. You are amazing. Letting go of your whole day you had today. And just doing the poses as good as you can. And if it's something that's like too much for you, you're fine here. You're welcome here. You can just take a break here and there and listen to your body and accept it as it is and know that, you know, oh yeah, you know, I like to go in this direction, or like saying, oh yeah, that's not that much for me, but it's all right if other people are doing that. And maybe just taking a break and then practicing with us again. Good. Releasing your shoulders, releasing your neck a lot. Jumping out of the knees. And from there, jumping out of the heels and reconnecting with the heels to the floor. Great job. Release your shoulders and your neck. From there, jump out of the toes and reconnect the toes and the heels. Release your shoulders and your neck a lot. And then release completely. My body feels full and happy now. Good. Honoring the food that you are eating. Oh, that's amazing. Honoring how your body feels. What did you eat for burger? What did you eat? Just as I ask, there's a fries, 2 eggs, chicken curry, a bowl of popcorn and banana peanut butter milkshake. Wow, that sounds good. That sounds good. Shake your wrist, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Bring your feet by your sides. So bring the feet as we're bringing your hands up. Have your wrists over your heels. Have your wrists over your heels. Good. Engage your legs, engage your knees. Push your butt out to the back. We're getting long from your hips to your head. We're slowly letting ourselves come down, rounding your back a lot. Good. And from here, this position, we're going to travel to our right toes. First to your right toes, saying hello to your right toes. So just travel there, seeing how that works. When you're doing that, keep your left leg engaged, your knee engaged. Good. Also your right leg engaged. Saying hello to your right toes and then coming back to your left toes. And you know, sometimes it's all right to be a little bit closer than further away. Good. And also doing the same here. Going over to your left toes, seeing how that feels today, and coming back into the middle. Pushing your butt back a lot. As we're coming up one more time, you can grab around your thighs as you're pushing yourself up again. Get long from your hips to your head. Smile, you're doing awesome. Good. And again, we want to feel it pulling in. So instead of pushing out, feel what happens when you're pushing out. You're not working that much, but when you're pulling in, go softly. When you're pulling in, what happens when you're pulling in and pushing the butt out at the same point? Good. Then slowly come down. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers a little. Good. Have your shoulders over your wrists. And shift all the weight to the fingers. And I just read a book that said that, you know, it's better to have the hands rooted on a firm ground when we're going to a handstand. So let's do that. So bring your hands to the firm ground, so off the mat, into the firm ground, pushing to the mounts of the fingers, and then shift all the weight to the hands and jumping in, jumping out. If you have never done that, go really soft and just go for a round of 3. If you have done that already, feel free to go for more, for maybe 10. I will do a round of 10. So push into the mounts of the fingers, feel how they are connected to the floor, claw your fingers a little, and then jump in and out. Good. And then slowly come back. Ooh, walking back. Feet apart. Bring one hand up to your thigh. And the other hand, step in, left, right, left. Shake your legs out. Shake your wrists out. How are your wrists doing? You're feeling at any point in time. Always, if you have some downtime, feel free to give your wrist some relief. So grabbing around your hand, pulling down and moving your wrist slightly. Change around the other side. Your dinner sounds really, really nice. Kind of like makes me hungry. Rougher burger. Yeah, it does. And release, shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders, your legs. From here, keep on standing. I'm coming to my knees to show it to you. So bring your hands up, pushing out of your wrists, drawing your fingers down towards you, pushing out of your wrists, drawing the fingers back down towards you. You're warming, we're kind of coming into handstand here. You can imagine being in a handstand here. What else you want to do is like pulling the belly button in and up. When we're doing that, when we're in handstand, good. Tucking your chin a little bit in. Good. How does that feel? Have your shoulder blades a little bit on the back together, pushing out. Feeling how you're pushing the mounts of the fingers into the imaginary wall above or floor above, and release. You can do Indian tonight. Yeah, I guess so. I guess. Shake your wrists, shake your legs. Come to, we're in a stand already. Yeah, it really, really sounds amazing what you ate. Bring your hands forward. It's great to take care of yourself with some amazing food. Push out of your wrists, draw the fingers back towards you. Good, pushing out of your shoulders as well. And again, we are here practicing handstand. How is this handstand practice? Because we're really looking into the positions here and to figuring out, oh, you know what? When I bring my fingers back, that starts to really, really be, there starts to be a lot of tension in my wrists. And then release, shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your elbows, your shoulders. Try paneer masala with rice and manga lassi. You should really, like, there are probably some good cooking channels here on Twitch, but that sounds amazing. Is that your favorite? Is that your favorite dish, or what is your favorite dish? And from here, what else do we need? Sometimes I forget this one. Let's do that. We have time. Let's come to the front of the mat. We're hinging at the hips, bending your knees again. Bring your hands down to the floor, pushing through the mounts of the fingers. Fingers, that's good. Stepping back with one leg and in the other. Push your hips up into the sky, and we're pushing with the mounts of the fingers very much into the mat, clawing your fingers. You're back in downward facing dog, but here we really want to bend our knees right now. So everybody, wherever you are, bend your knees. Good job. And from here, we're doing little jumps. Important is that we're pushing into the mounts of the fingers here, the index finger mount of the finger, because this pushes us back down to the floor. Very important here. If you only get this away from this yoga lesson, that's enough for today. Push in through the mounts of the fingers and jumping a little bit, and pushing in through the mounts of the fingers will push us back onto the floor. Try to land softly here. Good job. We want to try to jump with one line from your hands to your hips. So engage your belly, your chest, and jump there. Good. Release. Bring your knees down. Bring your knees apart. apart, big toes together, and we're reaching forward, coming into child's pose. Make sure you don't have any kind of waist restriction going on. Loosen that. Reach forward, bring your shoulders away from your ears. Dish is biryani, biryani. Pronouncing that right? What is yours? I have no idea what Swiss people eat. So Swiss of cheese. And then slowly come up. You know, when I'm having a birthday party, I usually do pizza. I really love to make pizza, like everything on my own, and I really love that. Other than that, food-wise, we have Spätzle here. It's also amazing. It's made out of a lot of eggs. Spätzle. And yeah, what else? What else is there that I really, really like? I mean, I just like everything a little. It's not like I have a favorite dish anymore. It's just like, yeah, I enjoy different food. I enjoy the difference, you know? Instead of like always the same, enjoy the difference. Yeah, everyone loves pizza, bro. That's exactly why I'm making it for my birthday, so everybody loves it, you know? So everybody's welcome. And the fun thing is that I always said like, oh yeah, you know, you bring something to the birthday party, like your favorite ingredient for pizza. You bring that along, and then you can make pizza for others and pizza for yourself, and others can use your ingredients, and we kind of share with each other. I kind of miss that. Like, you know, I already shift like last year's birthday party because of Corona. And probably this year's birthday party will also be shifted. Rather, I probably will do it on Twitch or something. So yeah, we see about that. Let's keep going. Right now we took a little break. We're coming one more time back. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little bit, tuck your toes in, shift your hips up. And again, second time here, we're pushing into the mounts of the fingers. See how it feels the second time you're doing it. Does it feel different? Try to land soft. And again, engage your belly and your chest. Arms. Where you can go. And for even small chunk. Great. Observe the effect of the bounce of the fingers. Good. And then release. Shake your legs out. So what you're saying is bring pineapple. Good. Oh, you like pineapple? Okay, awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, and that's of course like a good question to ask people. Hey, do you like pineapples or not? That's a good conversation starter. Do you like pineapple on pizza or not? Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Good. And we're coming to the final segment. We're going towards like just two different ways of doing handstands or practice handstand, and it's available for everybody. Variation one is come to a wall of your choice. So I'm using a door. It's also a wall. So it's strange, right? Bring your hands to that wall. Bring your... It's not really a wall, but it's a, you know, a flat surface where you can bring your hands on. Get long from your hips to the wrists. Get long, 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 creating a 90-degree angle at your hips. Good. Pushing in through the mounts of the fingers, a lot. Breathing in deep. Tuck your chin in again and pulling your belly in. Good. With your gaze, you can look barely. So you can bring your head up, so you can look barely between your wrists. Great job. So your gaze is between your wrists. How does that feel? Pushing into the mounts of the fingers. There's so much to learn here that we can use in the full handstand. Slowly coming up again. If you have done that already, awesome. You could do that together with me right now. The second variation right now, if you haven't done it right now, just do it right now. Give you some time. And if you have done it, shake your wrists out, shake your legs, shake your arms. Second variation is like optional for you. You choose how far you go. I figured everyone but me hates pineapple on pizza. This way I can strategically corner a large chunk of the pizza slices. Oh, I like pineapple on pizza, you know, Russian burger. There are a lot of people that like pineapple on pizza. Yeah, it's like split half-half, I guess, in my opinion. So let's come to the variation 2. And what we are doing is we're sitting down on the wall of your chest, right? Extend one leg with your leg. Where you wrists. Good. So we measure the distance with one leg. Don't do it right now, just watch me. Bring your hands there. Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little bit. And we're doing the exact same thing as variation 1, but just upside down. The other way around. So the wall or the door is now the mat, and the floor is now the door. And again, create 90-degree angle as good as you can. Engage your belly a little, tuck your chin in, look between your wrists. Great job. And from there, come down again. So again, what we want to do, measure the distance first, then bring the hands where you measured the distance, bring your legs up on the wall, and again, connecting with everything we did in variation 1. If you don't want to do variation 2, just do variation 1. Good. So also, in variation 1, there's a lot to find out there. So don't feel discouraged, like that you don't want to do variation 2 right now, but honoring that. And just come in one more time into variation 1 and listening there to the mounts of the fingers. Clawing the fingers a little bit, engaging your belly. Great. And then coming out of it wherever you are. Shake your wrists out, shake your legs. I used to be able to do this move as a kid. You will be, if you want to do these moves, you will be able to again. Definitely. Slowly come down. Come down to the floor. Lie down on the floor. You know, it's just about honoring where you are and feeling great in your body, instead of like comparing yourself to others. But I'm not saying that you're doing that. I'm just saying that generally to everybody, like honoring where you are, accepting where you are is awesome. Bring your hands up, coming into cactus position here. So elbows next to your shoulders, fingers are pointing up. And from here we shift the hips to the left and release the knees to the right. And just breathing in deep here. Your belly into your chest, have your shoulders connected with the floor. come up slowly again. Bring your knees up slowly, no need to hurry. Shift your hips to your other side and release your knees to the left. Again, breathing in deep here. You can bring your gaze to the opposite side, so if your knees are to your left, we can look over to the right. And slowly come up again. Shift your hips in the middle again. Extend your legs. Check with the time quick. Okay. Bring your hands over your head. Extend your right side, your right leg and your right arm. And then extend your left leg and your left arm. And again, Burger, just that you know, I'm doing yoga when you ate. You probably know already that, hey, that's not good for you. But probably you know that. Yeah. And right side, get long in your right side. Right arm long, right leg long, and around other side. Left leg, left arm long. Taking care of your body a lot. And release. Ooh. Release. From here, bring your hands by your sides. Palms are pointing forward, upward. Feet are facing away from each other. Did I say it? That they are doing yoga with like a full belly? That's not that great for you. So you should wait 2 hours at least after you ate. Or best is like maybe in the morning, doing yoga in the morning before you eat. So we're coming into Shavasana like this. Extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides, palms are pointing up. Tuck your chin in a little bit, lift your head, tuck your chin in, lift and let your head touch the floor again. From there, just be. Nothing to do here, but just be. Just be. We're doing this position to let our body know that the yoga practice, the physical movement practice, is now over. That you can return to your natural breath. get yourself back to your body. I will get yourself back to your body in about a minute. About 30 seconds, so just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Coming back into your body. Whenever you feel ready, draw your knees in towards your belly and shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. In this side body position, make it comfortable for yourself, softening the skin of the face. Release all the tension in your tongue, in your jaw, in your neck, in the shoulders. Oh, the shoulders. Always so much tension there. Release all your tension in your arms, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the chest, in the belly, in your hips, in your whole spine, in your whole back, in your legs, in your knees, in the ankles, in the heels, in the toes. Breathing in deep. And breathing out. One more time, breathing in. Through your nose, to your belly, into your chest, nurturing your whole body with this breath. Breathing out, releasing passively out, feeling how the body is carried by the gravity of the earth. How you are carried by the gravity of the earth. Lift yourself up by your side with your next breath. Come into a final sitting position. As soon as you arrive, bring your hands in front of the heart together. No need to hurry here. Honoring your yoga practice, bow your head in front of your heart. Wish you a wonderful rest of the day, wonderful night, a wonderful day, wherever you are in the world. Namaste. Release your arms, opening up your eyes. Welcome back. Honoring your yoga practice. I honor that you are taking care of your body with this practice. So dear friends, Rafruberger, thank you for being here. You said a lot of funny things. I really like that. I really like The yoga with a full heart, not a full belly. Yeah, that's right. Yoga school is out, people. You hear the bells. Definitely, that's the case. That's the case. And dear friends, we're not doing today any mantra. We're not doing meditation. We're leaving that for tomorrow, so be excited for tomorrow. We're going also to do some breathing practice, but we're going to do it in the morning again. So at 6:30 GMT +1. And just quickly write it, so you have that, if in case you like to join in. I missed it today to do in the morning because I had some other urgent things to take care of, and I feel like a little bit ashamed of myself because I didn't write anything in the Discord. So I'm very, very sorry if anybody kind of like waited for me and then I wasn't there. Sometimes I really need to get that out, you know. I really wanted to write it, and then I kind of like completely lost it. Yeah, I completely slept then, you know. But tomorrow we are on at that time. And hopefully every day after. But again, we're probably changing the schedule at one point a little bit up, where we're doing sometimes like later, at least for me, in the evening. It's so hard to say here in the evening on Twitch, you know. It doesn't have any meaning for like half the people that are coming in because it doesn't have like a sign behind. And sometimes IRL is so rude. Yeah, you know. Sometimes, yeah, I mean, I'm rude, getting in the way of yoga on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. But just need to plan it a little bit better, but we are figuring this out as we go. I mean, we're going for 10 years, so what should happen? Have a good dinner today, man. A celebration of recovery. Yeah, you know, you're right. You know, you're very right, Vashaburger. Lots of love and blessings out to you, my friend. And we are heading out here. Do you have somebody to rate that you love to watch, or shall we just close it? If you have somebody to rate, let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to quit here and call it a day. Yeah, my body feels good. Even if it's ordering yourself a pizza or something. Yeah. Whatever, you know. Sometimes it's great to take care of yourself. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to eat. I mean, I have a night. I say we close it. Okay, that's all right. So have a wonderful night. Rest well, sleep well. And everybody, lots of love and blessings out to you. Tune in tomorrow to day 428. Did I say that right? I said that right, I guess. So, dear friends, see you then. Today we did a wonderful handstand practice. Tomorrow we'll see what's coming up then. Tune in tomorrow to Yoga with Marcel and John. Bye-bye. See you soon, you guys. Bye-bye.